Hello, thank you for inviting me today. I'm so grateful to be receiving this honorary degree. It never occurred to me I'd get an honorary doctorate because I'm someone who's largely worked behind the scenes. I've been energized to work within an organization I love for almost my entire career. And at the same time, within that organization, to be an agent of change, making new things possible to hopefully keep us relevant and in motion. I love to lift up people with great ideas that are different and better than mine, hopefully making a big difference in people's lives. I'm sorry I can't be there on campus to experience this rite of passage with you. It's been a long time since I've been at Grinnell. I'm doubly sorry I can't be there. The truth is, you can be away from something for a long time and it can still be a big part of you. Case in point, I still have friends from Grinnell. We've known each other for most of our adult lives. They are a safe harbor through many life changes and transitions. It's one of the greatest gifts of my time at Grinnell. Keep your friends close. Also, I prize the wide-ranging education I had, from my freshman tutorial, The Comedies of Aristophanes, to philosophy, to anthropology, to English, music, biology, and also especially the many hands-on experiences I had. I was lucky enough to be able to try out a lot of things. I was an editor at the S&B. I took biology classes at the Wilderness Field Station in the Boundary Waters of Minnesota. We called it canoeing for credit. I sang in the Grinnell Singers and somehow managed to perform a Mozart piano concerto movement with the orchestra. I co-led the off-campus food co-op, which ordered in bulk from Iowa City and involved compiling complicated handwritten spreadsheets before Excel to keep track of who got what. I went on my first ever backpacking trip the fall of my first semester. I spent a semester in Berlin. I even worked in the now defunct wine cellar in town, although I did fall asleep at the counter, which made me an employee of questionable value. All of these things flow into my current life, which still includes hikes and canoeing and spreadsheets and music, and ultimately has flowed into my work at NPR. I love working with creative, dedicated, driven people to package and share information and ideas that will enrich people's lives, whether it's through Tiny Desk concerts or our podcasts, documentaries, and radio programs. It might sound like when I was sitting where you are, that I knew exactly what I wanted to do. In fact, you're looking at someone who had no idea. My advice is follow your curiosity and dive in. Success, a rich life that leaves you awake to the world, can take many forms. The most important thing is to be in it, to be curious, to be engaged. Put your head in it, put your heart in it, put yourself out there. Make yourself useful, be of service. Uncertainty and change are part of the future. Roll around in it, get used to it. Many great things have happened in the middle of the gray zone, moments of flux and uncertainty. At NPR, a major innovation, the first audio API at a major media organization, was created by an engineer during a leadership transition. That guy got hired by Netflix. The Tiny Desk concerts weren't a mandate from above. They came out of a sense of exploration and a spirit of play. Our history podcast Throughline was cooked up by two producers who noticed there was a big gap and a big opportunity for history to be told from a different perspective. Be alive to the possibilities when no one is looking. It can be hard to take leaps. It can also be easy to stick with the way you've done things. The point is to stay in motion, to keep learning, evolving, joining the flow. Admit you don't know things. You won't get everything right. It can be damned hard. The world will look different than you imagined, and that is emphatically a good thing. I leave you with two quotes. The first is by Maya Angelou, which I've been trying to take to heart. Do the best you can until you know better. Then, when you know better, do better. The second is by the naturalist John Muir. It goes like this. Between every two pines is a doorway to a new world. Here's to the possibilities, to the new world and the many doorways you will pass through. Thank you and congratulations.